Maximals, Maximal Primal here. Welcome back to Sonic Adventure DX. This could be the finale, I could be wrong. Probably is, to be honest, but we'll see. We're going to go and find Beta, so let's see. I don't know if this finale will be, because obviously he's the last one. This is the last boss.
E-105 Zeta rescue complete.
Not rescue, it's just you're blowing them to bits.
Gamma. Beta.
The music gets interesting, so here we go, let's go. So no cutscene, just a proper fight. It's Beta Mark II. So we can't just do that. He's got a different... Obviously his attacks are different, because to be honest, why not let someone like Sonic fight him? Damn it, that's my fault. One more hit, he's done for. We had 10 rings, why not? There we go. Goodbye, Beta, you've been rescued. As you say to people before you kill them, like you see people in the war, like in World War II, everything just go like, we're gonna rescue people.
Mission complete.
We've rescued hundreds of people. You know, that doesn't make sense, does it? The military nowadays don't go, let's go rescue people. How many people did you rescue? Or I rescued a few people on the rocks over there, they had snipers. You know what I mean? That doesn't make sense. Gamma's just talking shit. They didn't do it back then, they didn't do it now. Just gibberish. Very smart. The downside is... The sad thing is, I don't know why, it reminds me of the weird colours they've chosen. I think if they did blue, I think it would have been close to Prime colours, and I like how they chose Beta as like a dark colour to kill them both off, and that's like a little, I don't know, it seems a bit interesting. But yeah, that bird looks familiar, and there's a reason for this. There's a good reason why Gamma's been friendly, and it's he was influenced by the bird that's in his body, because you're starting to see it. Get ready. There you go. Beta and Gamma had the parents of the birds in them. So that's why they didn't... That's why Beta wanted to go along the ship. He wanted to stay around Gamma. They wanted to make sure the birds stayed near each other, or would find each other. And in Gamma's case, I believe that's the mother, so the bird was like, yeah, I'm not gonna... Nah. And it's a shame about Gamma, it is, you know, it is a shame. In the anime, apparently Sonic X, I think Amy actually sees him fighting, and I think, you know, that's when it happens, that's how they know. So this situation happens right before Amy's fight. because she's now currently in Hot Shell doing her own thing, game-wise. So, and that is Gamma's scenario. What can I say about it? It was pretty simple in the long run. I mean, that took us about just a little bit around a half an hour. If I was really rushed, I could do it in under half an hour. And that's the thing. I say this, Gamma is definitely better than Amy in my opinion. So, Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Gamma, Amy, then Big. I'm sorry I have to do it like that. But that's the thing. Gameplay is fine. The gunplay is fine. It's a shame he didn't have more levels. It would have been quite interesting. Like go around like most of the levels. The ice scenario. Mr. Ruin's fair enough made sense. No point in going to the past in that case. What other levels were there? I'm trying to think what other levels. There isn't really many, is there? Unfortunately. Shame, but ultimately I like to say it was quite interesting for the most part. If you notice in the cutscenes, obviously Gamma's eyes are white. I believe that could be due to the maybe that's the old version. That's my theory. But no, I like Gamma's gunplay. Like I said, it was like. It's a shame that when we got the upgrade, it didn't really matter near the end. But obviously, you could do that, replay missions if you wanted to, or you could go and do A rank, try and get better scores to get emblems. So you know, there's that. You know, he didn't have much to really offer though. In the grand scheme of things, he didn't really offer much other than he helped Amy and he destroyed the other robots, but also freed them. That's what he meant by rescue, and again, I know realistically that's what I meant by rescue. It just seemed odd when he said rescue. I thought, but that doesn't make sense. You're destroying you're destroying them. But if you mean you're trying to free the animals, then yeah, you're rescuing them. But that doesn't make, you know, it just depends how it's said. At least in my opinion, this is how it was worded, really. But yeah, so for the most part, I think it's safe to say that, you know, it's been good so far. I've enjoyed it, but you're probably thinking, well, what else is there now then? You've done it, you played all of the game. Well, that's the thing, there's actually a true ending scenario that we got to do now, because from this game onwards they do a thing where if you complete both sides of the stories, complete all of the stories, you get a true ending story where you have like this other thing you got to do, which is pretty cool to be honest. I mean, it's annoying, but it does encourage you, you know, to play more. You know, you get to find out the trending, but that's the downside why people get annoyed at Big. If Big the Cat, if his fishing wasn't relevant to getting the ending, and not ending, the to getting the final battle done, then fair enough. But that's the problem, it's because of how they've done it, you know, it just drags. And like I said, Big the Cat, luckily we didn't have really much hassle with him, but again, it was just that it's just the ice cap and, you know, bloody coastal coastway, whatever, you know, just the seaside and ice cap. That was the problem, at least for me. And it's a shame because, you know, we had, you know, it was a good time overall. I've enjoyed this game so far. I mean, I had a blip, and that was with, sorry, I've only had a blip, and that's with, sadly, Big the Cat. That's a shame, but other than that, you know, it's annoying. I just, you know, if they fixed Froggy and made him, and although he mastered it, made it so Big can just chase him like the wall, like the floaties, and just swim, like try and grab him. But obviously, if you do that, you could try fishing, a slow approach, which is less likely to startle him, that sort of thing. That would be a good scenario, like you had the option. But if you do it, you have to properly be good at it, because obviously you're going to struggle. That would be interesting, because it encourages him to move then, it gives you a playstyle. They show that, but obviously then, if you didn't play Amy scenario, you think, wait a minute, what the fuck, there's a little birdie. But then it does encourage you though to play it in a certain order. I think there's a certain order you're meant to play it. like this is that, but obviously Sonic's to know, and then everyone else is in whatever order. So here we go. We got one more.
Select your character.
Here we go. Super Sonic. It's. Listen to. Here we go. So this is the last story, and it's done. This will be done in this part, so we don't need to worry. Yeah, so there you go. You can see that there's a Chaos Emerald. And yeah, it's happening again. For some reason Knuckles, after rising it back up, is for some reason falling again. So this is all after Sonic scenario. This is after all the scenarios happen.
He always seems to get in my way. I bet he can't foil my master plan.
Yeah, what was your master plan then? What is it?
Chaos!
Yeah, you found Chaos. Good. Now you can get your revenge and try and get the emeralds again.
The Master Emerald is where it belongs.
Maybe,
But
Knuckles,
Angel
you're
Island
missing
is still
some of the
falling.
pieces because, you know, again, it didn't look like that was
Doesn't
enough.
make any sense. Maybe those Chaos Emeralds that I brought back with me have something to do with what's happening. I'll take them to Sonic for his advice. Eggman!
Yeah, so suddenly went from Mystic Ruins to there.
This is terrible! Chaos
Is what?
He's right there. Is what? It's obvious he's alive. If what stopped him from dying multiple other times?
Guess Eggman learned his lesson. Yep. And maybe I'll take another vacation somewhere.
Sonic!
Not a bad idea.
Hey there, Tails! Did you find the tornado too?
Never mind that. Get up and follow me. Angel Island is falling again.
Hey,
It
no
already
way!
has fallen.
Who blew it this time?
Oh, I don't know, but we better
No, what
hurry.
happened was Knuckles accidentally tilted it and it fell down again. He's having issues. He tried to call support and they just kept referring him to someone else and they kept charging him, so he smashed the emerald out of rage and boom. So yeah, help support, like tech support wasn't really very helpful with him. And Knuckles has been being shit out of as well.
Sonic, sorry.
Knuckles! And Eggman! What happened here?
He stole my Chaos Emeralds. And Chaos is still alive.
What?
Ah! He's not gonna get away with this!
Hey, Eggman, wait up! Sonic, Chaos is a fearsome beast. If he gets that last Chaos Emerald, we're done for.
No need to explain. We'll get on it. Tails?
Right.
What? Oh, jeez!
Just saying, if we
This
didn't have this
place,
vision, we could have got the last
It
emerald.
looks familiar. It's not a dream after all.
Get out of my way!
No way!
So this is
Did you hear
right
what I said?
before Sonic originally saw the fire before.
We need those 7 emeralds to give us total power! It's power for the people! And they are your people too, you know! We must get that emerald!
Greed is our enemy.
Once it starts, you will always want more. Please don't do this. I beg you.
Bah! I don't listen to the words of a child. Ready, men? Charge!
Father!
Definitely kind of dark and extent because you actually see not child, I'm gonna say child abuse, I mean chow abuse. Yeah, if you notice, the emeralds have now got smaller. Their super emeralds forms are gone.
Oh, it's a monster! No!
Hey, are you alright?
I think so. Oh my gosh! No, no, no!
Wait up!
The 7 emeralds are the servers. Chaos is power enriched by the heart. The controller serves to unify the chaos. The 7 emeralds can change our thoughts into power. If this emerald controls that power, please, you must stop him.
Sonic, wake up!
I was on a snooze cruise, I guess.
Good thing you're okay. You just sort of conked out there. Knuckles left already. Come! We gotta go after the last emerald.
Lead the way.
It should still be on board the tornado too.
Yeah, again, if we didn't have that flashback, we could have got to it in time and stopped them. So here we go. Now we're going to go and look for it, which luckily, because of the player knowing where it is fine. Yeah, obviously, as you can tell, most of the areas are. This is basically Sonic's scenario, and people argue.
Headed for Station Square will be departing
Most people are saying that
soon.
this sort of scenario could have just been left in Sonic's game, just had this be the thing. But I'm okay with it. You know, I'm fine with doing other stuff to get like the ultimate ending. You know, seeing your perspectives, seeing your endings. You know.
Look, it's
Makes
the
sense.
tornado too.
Yeah, so let's get the Chaos Emerald and leave. What? No! He's got the last emerald!
Now what do we do?
We leave. We run. I don't know if I showed the intro off, but we're gonna see. But here we go. We're now gonna see ultimate powerful chaos. So he goes from that little tubby creature of 6 to suddenly a. You'll see in a minute. I just find it odd how one emerald changes his appearance, so I'm going to say. Look at this. This is what I mean, there's destruction. But look at this. No one is on the streets, and they did this because they don't want to show the idea of people and children and animals drowning, which, fair enough, but it's like, come on, realistically, there'll be casualties. And there was casualties, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, there was deaths in this, thanks to Chaos. Yeah, so he goes from that little thing to that. He goes to a water dragon. Now 1 emerald makes a difference.
If I wasn't just dreaming, that monster is a real menace. Eggman. Looks like he's after Chaos too.
This egg carrier tool was made because something like this could happen. You have defied your master, stupid beast. Now you must be destroyed at all costs.
He didn't. What are those noises? He didn't even do anything.
I've had enough. Who do you think you are, anyway? Oh, it's you. The one who sealed chaos in the Master Emerald. Tikal.
My heart
Keep
has
going, I'll say
always been
Tinkle.
in the Master Emerald along with Chaos's. Now he's filled with anger and sadness. And if it goes on, he'll eventually destroy the world like he did before. Look!
Yeah.
He's absorbed the Emerald's power. He must be sealed in the Master Emerald now.
How can that help? It won't change how he feels inside, will it? His heart will still remain in turmoil, and his anger just won't vanish. He'll just be trapped forever.
Isn't that the point?
What choice do we have?
Exactly, you seal him up. He's gone. You know, he's a menace. Got Big the cat. Tails. Knuckles.
Hey, Sonic!
And Amy and the
Amy.
bird. So that bird there is Gamma, essentially the bird that was in
Here,
Gamma.
take this!
Which, you know, is quite neat actually.
Hey guys, what's up?
Chaos only used the negative power of the emeralds. Sonic, you should be able to harness their real power.
As much as I hate to admit it, I think Tails is right about this.
Go, Sonic! Yeah, Sonic!
Sonic!
Oh, here we go.
Negative forces aren't the only way to empower the Chaos Emerald.
There's
Our positive feelings toward each other can make them work. Our
Love and
hearts
friendship
together
don't
form
make
awesome
power
power.
happen. It's something, it's literally energy that comes from within that makes it happen, not bloody friendship and lovey-dovey shit. Chaos just using the anger and hate of the emeralds. Sonic's using the complete opposite, that's the difference. But here we go, we actually get our first 3D Supersonic battle. So everyone get ready, it's time to kick some ass. So just like in the original games, 50 rings, if we get to 0 we're fucked, so let's go. Let's roll for it. So we just gotta go fast enough and smack the shit out of him. We'll just smack him till he actually gets sense. And here we go, nice music, badass music in the background. Oh, not nice, fucking epic music. Even now, like I said, it just gives me goosebumps. I was actually looking forward to this fucking fight. But if you don't go fast enough, you just get flung out. So you have to literally, you know, make sure you're ready. Kind of smack his brains out, essentially. And plus, to be fair, he's caused death, so he deserves this. I'm sorry. No matter what happened, is not justification for what people did here. It's the fucking echidnas. Technically, you should be pissed off at Knuckles out of anyone as people, not bloody innocent animals and people here. Even though you should blame Knuckles, just blame the people in the past. But, there we go. So wave 2, and this is the last one. Whip his ass, and he's done. Literally just got to whoop his ass to the point. Stop it! Oh, here! Oh, whoops! Slow down a bit. That's the thing. Sometimes the speed isn't good enough, and that's the risk. Because I got caught before. So we gotta literally whoop his ass before he gets too cocky. God damn it, we just can't get close enough thanks to the bloody... Just something keeps catching me. Is it that or one of the... I've got to try and get lucky with it, that's all I have to do. Come on. There we go, that'll do it. 2 more hits and he's done for. Just got to keep smacking that brain of his till he gets some sense. Good way to deal with hate, ladies and gentlemen, is just to beat the shit out of someone until they actually stop hating. So essentially give him brain damage, that's essentially what we're going to do. I think it's a good idea. One more time and he'll have complete brain damage and be a nice person from now on. That's essentially what we're going to do. I wish we still had push 40 music playing, that would have been better than this, to be honest, but yeah, whatever, it is what it is. I'm going to bitch and moan about it. There we go, good man Sonic. Get fucked, Chaos, for good. And made that brain damage actually do something good for you for once.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
Now if we're lucky, the brain damage actually worked. Fuck. You don't understand, we smacked him to death multiple times, why couldn't we have just... Why couldn't we have just done this before taking the emeralds off him? Somehow his emeralds are gone, so why couldn't we just beat him to death multiple other times? Actually, yeah, we did that with Chaos 6, why didn't we do it any other time?
Chaos has changed again, this time for the better.
Yeah! Supersonic must have neutralized it, so it's nice
No,
again.
Supersonic gave him brain damage because he literally... He kept
These
hitting his
are the
brain.
child
Look, you
you
see his
were
brain
protecting.
there? You see his brain there? Sonic was smacking the shit into it. He probably gave him like a concussion and that just, you know... It's like,
They
ugh,
stayed alive
just gave him
for
blood trauma.
generations and now live peacefully with humans. The fighting's over.
Downside is the Chow aren't really
and life
incorporated
goes
into the
on.
main story apart from the Chow Garden, which is a side thing you can do. It's not really important. None of it's important. I would chop the Chow
Thank
Garden,
you
but obviously,
so
you know, we'll
much.
do that. Looking forward to seeing it at some point. Don't know why those two are just standing there all proud. They didn't do anything. I was the one that did all the fucking work. And they now go to the afterlife.
goes well that ends well, right? Sonic?
So the whole city's in ruins. Sonic just goes, fuck that, I'm gonna keep bullying Eggman. But yeah. Oh, here we go. This was Sonic Adventure DX. And what a fucking ride it was. I'm sorry, I can't help, I fucking love this shit. First off, I'm gonna recommend people play it. Why not? Go for it, guys. If you see it on the Microsoft Store, get it. I have not played the original Dreamcast version. If you've got Dreamcast version, play it. If you've got the GameCube version, play it. If you've got the Xbox or PlayStation ports, you know, the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 ports, play them. Get them. Get them while you can. Do whatever. If there's remaster, touch wood, I'm hoping it happens. Get it. It'd be awesome. Ah, God, this game is worth playing. I mean, yeah, Big, the cat, was a bit of a hit and miss. Amy was hit and miss to an extent, but it was better. Like I said, that was a good story. That was a good fight, everything like that. Yeah, there's some bits that didn't make sense, and there was a lot of. And I know it's at kids' games, obviously they're not going to make it realistic, what you could do in this and that, but you know. And this won't be the last time they do multiple stories and that. Trust me, Shadow Hedgehog's going to be a fucking nightmare when we get to that with all the things. But you know what? I'm looking forward to getting to the next games. So yeah, for the most part, guys, we're done. Now I'll come back to this at some point because there's actually another character we can unlock. Kind of, it's weird. And also that's something. But obviously we'll do that in extra mode. I've still got stuff to finish myself, but no, the final fight with Chaos is great. It's an awesome fight and worth it. It's just a shame that you have to do fishing, which is why people get annoyed. Why do you have to do fishing just to get to the fight with Chaos? Which is understandable, and I respect that. You know, it's not really fair on people just to have to do all that just to get to the fight. I mean, yeah, if you want to get the end and get all the Chaos... Oh, sorry. But yeah, if you get to the end, get all the Chaos Emeralds, then fair enough, makes sense. That's what you have to do in Sonic Heroes. You do all the characters, but you have to have also all the Chaos Emeralds. I appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to getting to those games. I mean, the next game in the story will be Sonic Adventure 2, but however, we're going to take a little step back because I just realised we got a few games still missing. Sonic Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, maybe a couple other games. I'm going to actually look at them and see if I can find them. Well, Bean Machine is fine, I got that on Xbox, but I want to check, and to be honest I might actually check and see if I can use my GameCube. So I actually want to test it and see if I can pull off the specific thing I want to do. I want to see if there, because that'll be cool. I would love to do those older games quickly before we jump to the next main Sonic game, because those don't really take long anyway. And I will say, the original GameCube version released for this also had the original Sonic 1, I believe, and Sonic 8-bit. Instead of the 16-bit Sonic, and 8-bit Sonic from Master System of Game Gear. So, you know, that's quite cool for those who are interested. You can unlock them. And to be honest, I definitely need to deal with them at some point. One thing I've got to do. I'm looking forward to it, guys. I want to say this was a great game. Ultimately, the missions were great. Sonic's was fun. Tails was just chaotic, flying everywhere. Knuckles was good at exploring. Amy had a horror element to it, which, yeah, whatever. That's the best thing about it, really. Gamma's was awesome with the shooting. And Big's, the thing that was positive, I'll say with Big, was it felt relaxing. It's just a shame that it was in a solid game and it wasn't just like a mini game or something on the side. Just, you know, for what you're trying to do, it's like, really, why do you have to do this to get to this? I mean, that's a bit that is meh, but if it was anything else, it'd be fine. Ultimately, good game, recommend it, go, and I'm so glad we got to this point. I was looking forward to this for like a couple of years to get to this. And there we go. Finale, we're done. This was Sonic Adventure DX. Well, 50, there we go. Everyone, we done good. I'm not sure what the next game will be. It might be either something from the GameCube, or it'll be something from the collections, which will be Mean Bean Machine, which I'm fine with. So anyway, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next part. Take care. See ya.